I'll be showing you how I made these pretty clay charms. But before that, here's a list of what you can use. I usually use water, clay, elastic thread and some beads. So here's my bead collection. I don't actually have much beads. I just have the star beads, flower beads and those basic butterfly beads. But they work for me, so yeah. So before sculpting, it's really important to have a surface under it that you can sculpt on. I'll be sculpting these list. Before shaping the clay, you should knead it properly. I don't know why I was having so problems with kneading this clay cause it was so strong, I mean so hard to knead. So here I'm basically making Maka. Maka is my mascot. Okay, the mascot of this channel. So for shaping the clay, we need to use a brush to actually shape it. And I saw this technique in a reel, I guess, that if you scratch the surface, I mean the clay that you're sticking onto, it will actually stick really good. And I've never turned back from that. For shaping your clay, make sure to moisturize your hands properly because if not, the clay could stick to your hands and ruin your hands basically. It's really important to use moisturizer in your hands so that the clay does not stick to you. And here I'm taking a really long time shaping the clay. I don't know why. I feel like I should have sped up the video more, but yeah, we can rap about it. Okay, so this is a picture of Mocha, how I actually prototyped it. So now I'm making the second Mocha because I'll be making two copies of one clay charm. I actually design all my clay charms by myself, and I just make a rough sketch when I don't feel like coloring it and writing a description. So I just sometimes rough sketch it, but it's okay. You can also try or just make something for fun from Pinterest or other artists if you're not that serious about your clay charms. But I feel like there's a fun hidden inside designing your own things and making your own, and I personally love that a lot. I love designing. I actually want to be a fashion designer when I grow up because I love fashion, especially the Lolita fashion trend that was going on few years ago or few months ago. I feel like I love Japanese fashion. I really wish there was some kind of magazine makers here in Bangladesh, so I can actually give my designs to them, and they should give me credits. Magazines are read by many people, admired by many people, and many people love art. Bangladesh actually has a great history of art. So here's I'm making Whisker Bloom. A Whisker Bloom is a really pretty clay charm. I came up with this idea with a lot of struggle. I was really nervous when I was designing this. I designed this from by inspired by a sticker sheet I had. So Whisker Bloom is the prettiest clay charm you'll see here. And yep, so let's get back into magazines, okay? I get so distracted easily, never mind. So yeah, I wish there were some magazines for artists like us, like photography, writing, book writing, then what else? Paintings, clay charms, designs, I feel like there should be some magazine makers. I really want to make a magazine when I grow up. I actually found a page on Instagram that actually make magazine, but sadly it's based in Spain. So it would cost me a lot to publish my things, but it's okay, we'll try in the future. For now on, I'll just make videos on YouTube. And yep, shaping the clay is actually my favorite part. Love when the I love when the structure is coming up smoothly and the clay is getting softer. So this is actually my favorite part, but not more than coloring it. So here I'm putting eye pins. There's this tool for eye pin making, but I don't feel like I'm at a place to buy it because it's really expensive here in Bangladesh. I basically use a necklace of my mom because when she had it, she actually didn't like it, so I took it from her and used it as eye pins. Here I'm making my chef bear. I actually don't have a sketch for it. I just imagined it and started making it. I'm actually really I actually have really favoritism towards it because I need not show the whole process here because I wanted to make it really precise and beautiful. Yeah, but during this process, a lot of clay charms broke here. For example, you will see in the end that one of the mocha actually broke while painting it or when it got dried out. I actually use normal tools to shape my clay cause um, I don't sorry, not change. Come on, I don't chase for perfection. I actually love the art of handmade art because they look imperfect, but also they're made with love. So I love them, and I hope to buy those fancy tools that people use in the future when I have the financial state because those are really really expensive. I'm really into like crocheting these days. I love crochet art. uh, a lot of years ago I started knowing it more, so I thought of why not trying it myself. So I bought two yarn, blue and white yarn. I actually made a bracelet and a jellyfish charm for with that yarn that I again stick to my bag. I mean hung to my bag because my school bag holds like history. So yeah, I love it. Here I'm giving a last finishing touch to my glaze so they dry out smoothly. If you don't have sandpaper to sand it, make sure to shape it properly with water because water actually works really good with clay. It works like a glue. It also works like varnish for new clay. I mean untouched, undried clay actually. So it's really important to smooth out your clay with water. I made a mini version with the left out clay, and my room is full of this crusty, musty, dusty clay. So here's my dried out clay army. I'll be painting them now, I guess. Yeah, so I also added keychains that I had left over from my old keychains because I don't actually buy these rings. I just save them when I feel like I don't use the another keychain anymore. So I'm coating the clay right now. I actually sped up this video because I took a long time coating the clay. I actually use acrylic, keep smiling acrylic paints to paint my clay charms. Not sponsored, not sponsored, but still I have a love-hate relationship with its quality of drying out fast. So here's I'm painting Whisker Bloom first because she's easier to paint. I'm using pink and I will be using yellow, I guess, for the face. So here's my process. I'm painting in pink right now, painting the body. The hands and the body will be pink, and I'll be making some paw prints on its leg, and the face will be yellow, like a cat. Whisker Bloom is actually a cat, so yeah, a pink cat. So here I'm painting its face now with yellow color. I'll be painting its ears and half of its face as yellow. So yeah, this is how Whisker Bloom will turn out actually. I don't know why I spend so much time painting them. I'm actually much more faster when I'm not recording, but when I start recording, I'm really slow to see the process. I mean, you have to look at the camera, you have to look at your clay charm. It's a lot of work. So, yeah, I'm still painting it. While I'm painting, let's talk about this hobby actually. I started it when I was in sixth grade. For the first time, I actually got the fabric clay, and I actually made a keychain with it too, a bear keychain. So I'm more precise with the details now because experience makes a man better. Um, that's a really good quote I just said. Please someone print it on a t-shirt. So here's the final look of our Whisker Bloom twins. And now I'll be painting Mocha. So yeah, I started when I was in sixth grade, and I never turned back from it. I love clay. I love working with it. A lot of people actually ask me, especially my friends, that how I make things with clay. I feel so proud of myself that thank God I started making things with clay when I was in sixth grade. But one thing about it is that it's really expensive to like make clay charms because clay here is really expensive, especially the bigger ones. I'm not talking about like the 30 40 taka clay. I'm actually talking about like people use for pottery. They are really expensive, but it's okay. I don't mind. I still love clay. I have my mom for my ATM as my ATM for my backup if I run out of money. So here's my chef Bear, my favorite. I love him so much. I don't think I'll be giving this to anybody. So here is the main stressing part. Here I'm actually making beads. I'm making beaded keychain with beads for my clay charms. This is really sped up. This is actually 10x that you're seeing right now because I'm really slow with beads. I actually thought of picking out the beads, then I forgot. So here I'm struggling with the beads. So see me struggle. I actually recommend buying some normal beads or of your favorite color. You will easily find it in some kind of stationery stores or raw material stores. I actually don't have the bow beads, so I actually make bow with a thin ribbon. So I'm adding it on my mocha. I just added it on one of my mochas because the another one actually broke. So I'll be just giving it to somebody or just keeping it to myself. And ignore my hair in the middle because I actually don't brush my hair during making something because I'm really focused when I'm making something because I love what I do. I love my art. So I'm actually planning to sell them because I have a talent and I wanna take benefits of it. You know, business owner mindset. So I actually wanna study commerce. Okay, but I actually have a lot of pressure to study science because people say there are more scopes in science, but I just know that I'll be more successful in the field of business. So here's our whisker bloom getting ready, and here's the final look. And here is my favorite Chevre, Mr. Chevre. Actually, I made her off camera. I love him so. Sorry, her. I love not her. Sorry, he's actually him. He's Mr. What am I saying? So I love him so much. And this is the one that broke. He's so funny. Like he looks so funny. Look at his eyes. So yeah, I'll be keeping that to myself. So before that, I wanna show what I made this January. These are food cups actually. The front one, the beer one, is my favorite because look at him, he's so cute. I got inspired by the food aesthetic food cups for these ones. These ones are actually made out of tape rolls, but I love how they turned out and they're so cute. And look at these. These are the prettiest bracelets. I made these. I love these so much and I made them in various colors with the beads. The white one is the prettiest one actually. And here's the whole basket of what I made. So let's see what's in this basket. So I have these three mini frame keychains. I also have a blue one of these that is still in the process. And these two trinket dishes. Strawberry and apple do always eat, you know. And these are clips, Miffy clips, and I'm not cute anymore clip. I look inspired and excuse me, so red skirt sir clip. And this is back pins I made, a camera back pin and the bear back pin. The bear is inspired by my first clay charm. These are basically paperweights that I'll be using for my paper. And this is also a pin, a paper pin, and this is also a paper pin. This is a Miffy paper pin. These are still in the process. I'll be turning them into clay charms soon or later. And this is inspired by the almond chocolate eyelid collaboration. I made this with clay and so many paper clips. And yeah, one of them is inspired by